Good morning. Welcome to another episode of reading my entire TBR. I am still on the same book as I was in the last vlog. I'm reading Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follet, and I'm about a quarter of the way through. So I read 250 pages in 1 week, basically, which at this rate means I'll finish the book in a month. Well, in 3 more weeks. It will take me a month to have read it. I don't know what else to say. Like, these vlogs are just gonna be more vlog instead of like reading and talking about the books and getting through a few different ones. It's just me more vlogging. And I thought about not vlogging it, but then I said to myself, no, I started this channel for a reason. I love vlogging, so I should just vlog and post it. And I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm doing this for myself. So why not? So here we are. It's Tuesday morning. The kids had a sleepover. Charlie had his first sleepover at my parents' house last night. And it went well enough. Like, he did wake up at one point crying, I think around like 5 a.m. But he went back to sleep, and it was really nice to have the bed to ourselves. I woke up around 7, basically did like shower, like lymph massage, like draining, dry brushing, hair mask, like the works, exfoliating, face massage. So it's now 10 to 9. I'm moisturized. I'm ready to go for the day. I'm taking the kids to the new like Rocky Paw Patrol movie today at 12:10, so I have a couple hours in between, and I'm definitely gonna sit down and have my coffee and read, and then I might go out before I have to take the kids to the movie. So you'll find out when I decide. I realized that since this is a new vlog, I should give you some context to the book, what this is about. So The Pillars of the Earth, this was published in like 1990, I think. And it is really famous. It was made into a TV series, and it follows a bunch of different characters, but we're following one of the main ones is Tom. He is a builder, and it's his dream to build a cathedral. We follow Philip, who is a prior. He's a monk, and he wants to do a really good job as a monk. And then we have William Hamley, who is the son of some nobleman, and Aliena, who's the daughter of an earl. And they have a story. I don't know so much about their story yet. Like, William was engaged to marry Aliena, but she refused him. And then, because the family was so embarrassed, they've essentially attacked the Earl's castle. And that's where I'm at in the book. It's really, really good, and it's all about, I mean, I guess like the center of the story is like building Tom's dream to build a cathedral. Obviously, him and Philip get together to make that dream come true. And yeah, there are a lot of different characters. Carlos asked me if I'm liking my book, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to talk about the book on camera. Babe, I'll tell you what I like about the book, because you asked. There are a lot of characters, but it's not confusing. Like, I know exactly who everyone is. I know exactly what their role is in the story. The writing is really easy to follow, but he uses good vocabulary. The setting is really, like, I like it. It's set in 1100s England. Something I'm not familiar with, but it doesn't matter. Like, the way this author writes, I feel like I know it. I'm familiar with it already. And the characters do pretty like harsh things to each other, but to them, or I guess at that time, it was normal or normalized. And as a 21st century person reading it, you're like, oh my gosh. And So I think he stuck true to like he was authentic about the time it was written and what a man would be like in those times and a woman. And yeah, so really recommend. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm on page 269 and I decided I'm just going to hunker down and read. I'm going to read for another hour and a half-ish, a little bit more, until I have to go get the kids. I have my breakfast here. I'm having bone broth with ground beef, my homemade ricotta with honey, and another coffee. Oh, and Carlos made the coffee this morning, and I was like, the coffee tastes weak. I sniffed it out. He did make it weak, because with the French press, you're supposed to do, like, if you want 1 cup of coffee, you're supposed to put 2 scoops. If you want 3 cups of coffee, you're supposed to put 3 cups of water, 4 scoops of coffee. And he did 3 and 3. So it does taste weak, but that's okay. I still love you for making it for me. All right, let's read. I think I misspoke in the previous clip. I said these people were doing awful things, but it was normal to them. And that's like the way life was in the 1100s. I take that back. The way these people are acting, like those kinds of people still exist today. William is a complete psychopath who gets thrills out of murdering and raping people. Tom, he's a father protecting his son and not sticking up for the stepson. Like, that still happens today. It's just centuries apart. What else? Ellen basically choosing a man over the well-being of her son. That still happens today. So I take back what I said about people doing bad things back then and it being normalized, because people still do these things to this day, and it's not normalized. So yeah. Back at Freddy's. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, and today is not going to be as I expected or planned at all. So I thought that the kids and I were going to go to my friend's house today, and we were just going to spend the whole day there. We weren't going to go spend any money anywhere. We were going to have a fun day playing, and I wasn't going to have to do like anything around the house. I was basically going to play all day and then come home and have our evening. Well, yesterday Charlie had a fever, and he still has a fever of 38 degrees, but you wouldn't tell he's sick. Like, he is acting completely normal. He has energy. He's playing. He's eating. He just has this fever. So we're not going to see friends today. And then I was like, okay, well, let's go to Superstore and do all of the grocery shopping. There's cooking that I'm going to do today. And then I just thought that I should do my choreography today for gymnastics. And I think there was something else, but I can't remember. Now it's snowing. Like, the weather is miserable. I thought it was going to be nice today. It's snowing. I don't know if you can tell. It's gloomy. And then to top it all off, I got my period this morning, which is so abnormal because it's only, like, I've only had a 3-week cycle. Today is day 21, which I guess technically is going to change to day 1 when I put it in my app. So I had a 20-day cycle, which is, I've never had that. I was pretty concerned, but I've like narrowed it down to stress, and that's why, I had the cluster of cold sores come, and that's why my period has come early, which I'm surprised about. I mean, I guess I haven't been this stressed in a really long time, but I'm surprised how much it's affecting me and my body. Or not me, it's how much it's affecting my body. Like, mentally I felt strong and good, but apparently physically, like, I didn't know that I was so sensitive to stress like that. I mean, I guess everyone is. Anyway, the stress is done. I don't feel that stress anymore. The problem is solved. But here we are. I wanted to talk about the book. I really am liking this book. It's a plot forward, like a story forward book, which I love. I realize that I guess I read a lot of books that are like character heavy or the kids are fighting. Hang on. Anyway, I think that, you know, for a long time, a lot of what I've been reading is romance or just like literary fiction. And in those literary fictions, there is a story, but a lot of it is like character driven, I think. And in romance, it's all about like the characters and their connection. And so this is a nice change of pace. And I'm going to keep that in mind when selecting books in the future. So yeah, that's kind of all I had to say about the book and reading. I'm on page 380, so I'm almost to the halfway point. So this is probably going to be vlog 2 of 3 of me reading Pillars of the Earth with you. Like, I don't see how I could finish this book by Sunday or Monday. So yeah, I'm just going to bring you along today with our errands and cooking, and that's it. I am doing my daily stairs. I am trying to walk the stairs in our building. Man, my goal was twice a day, but at this point I gotta do it at least once a day because I can't even do that. Like, I live here, it's so easy. Just go up and down the stairs once. But you just, I don't know, you're doing other things and you procrastinate, and then night comes and you're too tired. So I'm walking up the stairs. I'm listening to a podcast, the Diary of a CEO podcast. It's like emergency debate about Iran and the war and what's going on. Just trying to keep myself a little bit informed, trying to be responsible about it, to know like the basics. But it seems like even if you try to understand what's going on, you're never gonna get all the actual information from these people, like from the governments and these high ups. Like, there's so much they don't tell us, so it's kind of like, what's the point? Anyway, we did a big grocery haul, so I'm going to show you that. And I'm going to show you my cake recipe. And then hopefully I can read while Charlie naps. All right, here's my $180 Superstore haul. Toothbrushes for the kids, my eyebrow gel, some travel shampoo and conditioner, some Play-Doh for the kids. This I got with the pickles to make the Freddy's sauce. Cannot wait. This, I needed to get a blood orange, but I didn't want to spend the money on a pack of blood oranges, so I got this, which in the end, the pack of like 4 blood oranges was $5.99, $6. That one navel orange was $2.69. So I should have got the blood oranges, but anyway, that's for my cake, so I need that right away. Then I got some ingredients to make soup tomorrow. I'm making cherry chocolate ice cream for my grandma. It was her birthday yesterday. I'm making that for tomorrow as well when they come over for soup. A few other things here. And then this is what I got at Forgotten Flavors. I got their baton bread, just like kind of their standard white, not white loaf. There's different flours in here, but all-purpose wheat. Oh yeah, it is just all-purpose wheat flour. Okay, that, I tried their pain au chocolat. And then I wanted to show you, this is the recipe I'm doing today. This is the blood orange syrup cake from Bake with Anna Olson. Love this so much. So if you want to take a screenshot, this is the recipe. Let's try this pain au chocolat together right now. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. I like that better than what I had at Stella's last week. There are 3 little batons of chocolate in here. I'm totally gonna warm that up and have it with either like a cappuccino or a hot chocolate this afternoon. Here I go. I get to have a snack and read. Un oiseau.
Un oiseau. Un
Athena's
chat.
learning French during her quiet time today.
What's that good smell?
The cake.
Un chat.
This is the cake. It's come out. It does smell really good. Unfortunately, I never learned my lesson. You're always supposed to read a recipe the full way through before you make it. And I made a mistake, of course. I needed half a cup of orange juice, so I needed about 2 oranges. I only bought 1. So, because I looked at the zest, I was like, oh, I only need 2 teaspoons of zest. That's 1 orange. Well, anyway, so I only had half of the syrup, but I still put it on. It'll still be good. It looks really yummy. It smells really good. I'm trying my cake. It's really good. I cut it up a little bit here, eating it straight out of the pan. It's really yummy. Finally, I feel like most of the time my baking, it's like the first time is a fail. Not this one. Screenshot that recipe and make this. This is so yummy. The texture's so good. Hello, it is the next day, Friday. It's been a hard day. It's 20 to 4. Charlie just went down for a nap 10 minutes ago. His whole napping, trying to get him on a napping schedule has been a hard time. And I was saying to Carlos today, even it was hard. It was so hard to get Athena on a nap schedule. And I remember trying with sleep training methods and stuff. It was always hard for her to get onto a nap schedule during the day. It was such a fight. And anyway, I'm trying to get Charlie onto a nap schedule, and I just think that today I had a masterclass in patience. I pray to God for patience, and he delivered. He gave me plenty of opportunities to practice today. I think it's because I'm at that time of my cycle, I'm just really irritable. I guess I've been eating, when I eat unwell, my irritability goes up. And I had Freddy's this week. I don't feel like I've been eating that poorly otherwise. I've been eating normal, which is healthy, in my opinion, healthy. Anyway, Athena and I are churning our cherry ice cream, and every time I try a new ice cream recipe, it's the same story. It's this is the best ice cream I've ever made. And I think this might be one of the best ones. This is a cherry ice cream. How is it?
Delicious.
It's so easy. It's basically cherries, honey, cream, milk, and it asked for almond extract, but I don't like almond extract, and a substitute for almond extract is cinnamon. So there's cinnamon in it, and you can taste it, and it's really good. And then I made a chicken gnocchi soup. This is the Olive Garden copycat recipe. I haven't put in the cream yet. Also very tasty. So I'm really happy that my recipes turned out. Oh, and this cake. Well, you saw this cake. Oh my gosh. Yum, yum, yum. Can't wait to eat that. I'm really happy that my recipes at least turned out for me this week. That's a big win. And I read a little bit more this morning. I'm so close to being halfway done, to the halfway mark, and I really wanted to get to the halfway mark today, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm making a coffee right now, and I just want to chill. I just want to do something relaxing, which would be reading, but I really need to spend time with Athena. I feel like yesterday, of course I was with them all day, yesterday and today, but I of course did things with them, but I feel like I could have spent more time with them. So I'm going to play Uno with Athena, and then maybe I'll have 15 minutes to read. But yeah, so coffee and Uno. I'm getting ready for a work party, and Athena is doing her makeup with me. Let's see, honey. Nice. Hi, this is me ending the vlog. The last time I saw you was Friday. And on Saturday, I did a really good chunk of reading my book. I'm just over the halfway mark. And I'm going to take a pause from The Pillars of the Earth. I'm going to be reading another book for another vlog. And I might then continue to another book for another vlog from there. So my reading my entire TBR vlogs are going to take a backseat for the moment. So, but this is like the perfect part. Halfway, I'll jump back in and maybe I can read the second half in 1 week, in one vlog. Cross your fingers. Cross my fingers. You pray for me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.